What is going on, everybody? Bringing you another story time video. This is Stridax here. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Obviously, I'm playing Fortnite real time. There's no like voiceover. This is just me playing and talking at the exact same time. So let's just go ahead and get into this video, guys. Those of y'all who are not familiar with the title of this video, it is the first time playing Lords Mobile. So Lords Mobile is basically a game that I played on my very first my main channel, just Stridox Plays. And let me tell y'all something, the game is insane, okay? It is a game that you can get very hooked on and addicted to. It's a very pay to play game. And I do not recommend it to anybody at all. I do not recommend it to anybody. Again, it is fun and it's a very addictive game, but I do not recommend it. So the point of this game is basically you have the castle, you have like a farm, and you have like resources, and you got to build your troops. You got to get a higher research, things like that, guys, to give you a little bit of understanding what the game's basically about. So basically, like, you build a building and you got to wait a certain amount of days. I'm sure some of y'all who have not played a game like that understand what it is, like the concept of it. You know, y'all seen it in the App Store, I'm sure. It's a company named IGG who created it, and I originally started from a game called from IGG, Castle Clash. They made the game. That game was not pay to play that much. You can spend a little bit on it, and yes, I did spend a little bit on that game as well. But it was not as pay-to-play heavy as Lords Mobile. So when Lords Mobile first started, again, I was playing Castle Clash, and this was during beta. I got an email from IGG basically saying, like, yo, we want you to try our new game out. Please play it and make videos on it. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'll for sure do that. You know, I love y'all's games in general anyway, so let's do this. Right? So, I downloaded the game. It was in beta. And the game, when it first started, there was basically one hero that you could basically purchase. His name was a big guy, and he, like, when I say pay to play, you can purchase things that give you more of an advantage than other players. The more money you have, the better you could be, and the more you can just demolish, you know, everybody else in the game, basically. So when I first started the game, it was not that pay-to-play heavy. It was fun. Like, I'm over here with my friends from Castle Clash. We have a guild, you know, called Truly Gifted. I don't know if those of y'all who are over from my main channel remember that guild at all, but it was great. You know, we grew a fan base with this new game, Lords Mobile. You know, at first I was getting like hundreds of views, like barely, and then it jumped to like thousands of views, and it was just doing great, bro. My channel was kicking off. The game was really exploding my channel. It was amazing. Like, I was so blessed that game popped up, because I would not have met like all these thousands of people that I met. So just like any other war game, and again, I'm not racist or anything like that. It's just how the games, like how games like this kind of worked. So if you're from America, and oh god, I got a plane, bro. I can't tell a story. They won't let me tell my stories. Get them out of here, bro. Get him out of here. I'm telling you, bro, that's what happens when I'm trying to tell a story and you just run up on me, dude. That's just what happens. So as I was saying, basically, if you're from America and you see another player, another guild from like China, usually they are going to attack you. That's just basically how it is. So just imagine a game where it's just full of racism and everyone hates each other. That's basically what it is. Even though, guys, I'm stating I am not racist. I had so many friends. And I'm not saying all Chinese players or all Korean or all Thailand or whatever players are the same, because they're not. I had tons of friends from all over the world, right? It's just those specific people that were actually racist. Like, if you're not from China, then they're going to hate you. If you're not from America, then they're going to hate you. That's just basically how it was. And whenever you ran across guilds like that or players like that, it gets very violent. And people say the most just jacked up stuff you could possibly think of. It gets extremely racist at that point, right? But I just want to clarify, I am not racist. Got ourselves a little battle. Oh my god. Big meaty jugs just dropped me. So basically, my first impression of the game, dude, this is a lot of fun. The graphics are pretty cool, and I can see this game doing pretty well. So I started playing it. It was good vibes, good friends, good people, very competitive. Spent about, not much, right? I would just spend a couple dollars here and there, right? That's just how it was. Like, a full-time job, $3 a week, that's not even that big of a deal, right? Well, eventually, it started getting more and more competitive. People started, talking about your mama and your dad and your family, and people just say the most just effed up possible stuff you could possibly think of, guys. I mean, as far as, hope you die in a car wreck, and just your dog gets ran over, just all kinds of crazy stuff, man. It's a whole different world and a whole different toxicity. It's unreal, guys. It's really unreal. So that's $3 a week, the $5 a week kind of jumped up to about like $50 a week, and then it got to maybe $100 a week. Anyways, long story short, guys, I spent thousands of dollars on this game, and I'm sure a lot of you people can relate that are heavy into pay to play. Thousands of dollars, or actually like $20. Eventually starts adding up, okay? That's basically how it was. It wasn't like I was spending like $1,000 a week or anything like that. Eventually, $20 here and there, it adds up for sure. So, yeah, so basically, that's what happened, guys. Started spending tons and tons and tons of money because I was just hella competitive and wanted to be the absolute best, right? So attacking starts coming, new heroes start coming out. These new heroes give like crazy buffs and advantages in the game, right? It just makes you especially if you spend like $1,000 on a hero, which, like max it out, then your hero is going to be really good at attacking, and you're going to have a huge advantage over everybody else, okay? I specifically remember this one time, me and this guy, when the game first started, bro, we were like, in this game, like, when the game first started, like, 8 million or 9 million, 10 million power or might was what they call it, as might. That's like your level, basically, was really high, right? So I was like probably top 5 in the kingdom, and this guy comes over to where my guild was, and we were like 10 million power or might, and we were just sitting there sending solo attacks. We have like troops and stuff, right? And at that time, when you want to send a single attack, we were sending like 80,000 troops in one attack. That is not a lot. And we have like 400,000 troops. So imagine trying to solo, like, you have 80,000 troops and you're trying to hit something that has like 400 or something thousand troops. And we were doing that back and forth to one another. And we were just losing and losing and losing. We were both spending money. Anyways, we both spent roughly in this one battle. And eventually, he ended up hitting me when my leader was out. Or whenever I was attacking him without a leader. That's the thing. And so was he. But at this point, my leader came back, and I only had like 30,000 troops or something like that in my castle, and my other troops were out going to attack him without the leader, and ended up losing my leader because he hit me when my leader came back. And then, anyways, we ended up spending like $500 for this battle, bro. Like, legit, it was like we were just dropping money trying to out solo the other person, and ended up spending like $500 each. And long story short, I lost the battle. He took my leader and teleported out. It was it was a very sad moment in my life. It was very sad, and I felt defeated because I'm very, very competitive, guys. I do not like to lose. That was just a little incident that happened. One little incident that happened in the game. There's tons of other incidents, guys, that's happened in the game. Which, if y'all enjoyed this video, I'll talk about it. But that one little battle. That one little fight, bro, literally spent $500 in that one fight, and I ended up losing. And the thing was, those of y'all who are familiar with these games, you don't send solo attacks at like 400,000 troops whenever you're only attacking with 80,000 at a time. You just don't do that. You're going to lose, right? You're supposed to send a rally attack. And I did not do that. I was very new at the game and was still learning and did not know how to attack, but I just thought that was kind of funny. There was also a moment in the game when the game just released. There's a player called Madesi, and those of y'all who are, again, familiar with Lords Mobile, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Like, seriously, y'all know who I'm talking about. This dude was legit a monster at this game. He spent, like, and the game first released, guys, this dude had to have spent like thousands and thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars when this game first released. And he was just so high up there on the leaderboards that you couldn't do nothing with him. And I just remember one time I teleported and I was attacking some guild, and he teleported to me and legit destroyed me, took my leader and everything in like 2 seconds. And I was live streaming too, is the thing. Like, I was live streaming when all this happened. And I didn't know what was happening, why this happened, or anything like that, or how he hit me so hard. I just remember he hit me and I lost my leader, and yeah, that was the end of that little thing. Granted, guys, I met a lot of good friends on this game that I would never forget. A lot of great people. And I also met my girlfriend currently, Harley Quinn. I met her through this game as well, and you know, I do not regret any of that, guys. Great. Bruh. This plane that just came out of nowhere and hit me off the mountain. Oh my god, dude, really? You think that's funny, dude? You think that's funny? That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Obviously, I did not just win that game. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If y'all want to hear more stories on Lords Mobile, let me know. Other than that, guys, please drop a like on the video if y'all enjoyed it. Comment down below y'all's stories if y'all played a game like this, or if y'all played Lords Mobile. I want to hear y'all's story as well. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Show some love to the channel. This is Stridox here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace.